Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is the channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into it. Hey, and if you have not already hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, we have more stuff coming. Again, wait till the end. I'll have my updates on the healthcare and medical device industry stock. I have set up my links for my Patreon as well as my Discord. Wait till the end so you can get the scoop. What is this, week 43? Let's get into it. Okay, let's take a look at NAS. Let's go down to the daily and see where it went. So NAS, going back from the previous week, as you see, we marked out this area of the range that the daily was moving in, and all it did was go right back into that range, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It came right back down into these imbalances, took out these, came right back into these imbalances and kept on going all the way down here to the bottom of this range. And if we take a real quick look here, go ahead and put a line right there. Went right to the bottom of that range. So a lot of opportunities there, especially if you got in up close, up at the top of this range. You had 1 day of confirmation, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th day, it went back bearish. Then you had your nice confirmation on your 4 hour for this daily. And then you could have just rolled it down every day. You see, it came right back up here several times to clean up those imbalances and continue down. There were a lot of bearish right side ranges last week. So NAS, it did what it did. It looks like right now it's 6:10 on Eastern. Look like it's still running outside those ranges. So let's look at the week ahead and see what we got. Okay, you know I like to start at the monthly, and this is the 3rd week in October. So looking at the 3rd week of October, we have a nice bearish candle here for the month. Weekly, we had a nice strong bearish candle. We see where price is moving again within this range here. Let's look at the daily though. I'm going to set our range from here to here right now. You see, even as the week is beginning, there's a gap up here. Well, let's zoom out, see where price may be going to again though. So bearish, it's already touched this low right here for the month. I think with, what do we have? Roughly 7 days left in the month, a whole week, and then like 2 days in the following week for trading. I don't see. I see it probably continuing down. I don't see it getting any. This candle turning around. So most of the positions I'll be looking for NAS will be bearish. This is the weekly. So even within this range, probably looking for price to come back up to here. What is this? You're probably looking for price to come back up to 14,808, 14,808, and continue down. You see, we have I don't know, we have this candle here with no wick, and price seems to like coming right back into that area, right? So it's tested it twice. So for me, the plan should be, especially for NAS, the way it acts. Everything's bearish. We're still in the bearish trend. Looking for price to come back up here to 14. What is it? 14,808. I said. Yep, 14,808, and then continue down here to 14,430, 43. I think that's a nice range to look for price to come to. Will it come past that? Most definitely within a week. But I would tell you guys to probably wait till maybe Tuesday ish. If the price gets there before, but I would tell you to probably wait till around Tuesday ish to see price come back into this area. Look like it might even come all the way back up to here. Price may come all the way back up to here. This trend line. Okay. Yeah, price might come all the way back up to. It's not a big difference, but it's about a thousand points or pips. Would just be looking around 14,808. This trend line is at 14,870. Not a big difference, but just look for price to probably come back into this area, then continue down. I know some people will probably try to trade up to this area, but definitely right now price is at a discount, so we want price to come back into a premium, so we can continue to short it down. And again, looking at the month, yeah, price will probably at least attempt to touch here. That would be awesome if we could get a nice push down to 14,258. 14,258. Turn this to a monthly color. Okay. So that's what we're looking for NAS. NAS is like pretty straightforward. It's been giving us what we need. Again, here's the 4 hour. Got price coming again 14,816. Let's look all the way on the hourly. Yeah. Yeah, price will come back into this area right here. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for price to come all the way back up here to 14,870. If it doesn't make it there, just look for a nice hour confirmation or 30-minute confirmation around this area, letting you know that price is going back bullish. Excuse me, going back bearish from this bullish push. Again, we see right now price is gapped up. It may come back down here and clean this up before continuing up. Who knows? But again, we got a little imbalance here, another imbalance up here. So likelihood the price is going to come back up here and then continue down. It's giving us that on for the weekly. Clean up that imbalance. Daily as well. Come back up here and clean up this imbalance. And even on a 4 hour. That 14,816, it's showing us it's a high probability that price will come into that area. Okay. So let's go over to gold, see what gold did last week, and then what we're going to do for next week. Okay, here's gold. Let me clean this up. Delete that. Okay, here's our daily. As you can see, we had our range. Let's go to the 4 hours so you can see that range a little bit better. We had that range lit up. With all those imbalances, you see it came right back into this second imbalance right here, then continued up, right? We knew it was not a high probability it was going to come back and clean all of this up. It was, it's been printing bullish right side ranges. Even here, this gap down, and it's still pushing up. So, you see, I have a couple marks on here where it was, a good opportunity to get into the get a position for price to continue up. And I hit several points in which got those pips. So it's still continuing to print right side ranges that are bullish. So we're probably still looking for some bullish entries. But right now, let me zoom out because I know I did not mark this at the beginning though. There's the daily. So daily, it's looking right here at this area right here. You see there was an imbalance all the way to this area here. New price will probably come back into this area. As you can see, daily it popped right up into that area. And if we look at it now, it's look like it's going to retest that area. Looks like it's already cleaned up this imbalance right down here. And it's probably going to continue up. Price has been pretty aggressive. So you see why price came all the way back to this area on the daily. So okay, well let's take a look and look at our trading plan for the week for gold. Okay, here we are on gold monthly. As I said before, gold has been pushing really bullish this month. So you see we have a nice strong wick here. Excuse me, nice strong candle here with a nice strong wick. Again, we have 7 days left. Could it potentially push a little higher? Of course, we would love for that to happen. So let's see where price would go to. Let's look on a weekly though. Okay, here we go. So going back to what I was looking at earlier, price moving right back into this area on a weekly and potentially tuckering out somewhere around here. So that's where we're looking for price to go to now. Daily. Here's our range on our daily. Let's see if it's some, well, we clean that up. Again, we have one here, one imbalance here. The way price has been moving, again, it's the end of the month. Either it'll come back into this area because momentum is tuckered out, or it's going to keep pushing. Either way, we need to be prepared for both situations, right? Again, we saw on the monthly, gold has been really bearish. Weekly, same thing. And again, we have, like I said, 7 days, so a week and a couple days. We may get the candle to get stretched out a little bit more than, it'll pull back maybe the last 2 days with a pull back for its wick. But either way, we'll be prepared for both. So here we are on a 4-hour. Maybe another opportunity here. Really interested in price coming back into this area right here. Yeah, let me clean that up. Probably to here. I don't think it'll come all the way back down here. This is a 4-hour. It may not. Let me look at the hourly. It might drop all the way back down here. However, right now, let's look at the 4-hour. Be looking to see overnight what gold is going to do. I don't know. Let's look at last week. 5 day, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Just looking at how aggressive gold has been these past couple of weeks, and this looks like a swing point. We don't know yet. Again, it's the daily candle. It just opened up, so we'll give it a couple hours to see if it's going to settle down. Or last week, looks like Japan was really moving the price of gold up. Most of the buying was done. If you can kind of see here, these are my market hours. So, you know, Japan, Europe, US. And with that being said, most of these spikes were happening. I'll show you right here during the wee hours of the morning. See, New York had their bid in. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, looks like gold has been pushing in the afternoon, like midday afternoon time. So again, looking for price to probably come back into this area right here, 1957. Hope we can get up here to 2003. That would be awesome. I would still tell you to be patient. Prices at a premium right now. So taking a look at this range here, if I want to even go all the way up to here, yeah, probably start right here in our range. It's not going to get all the way back down here to 61. It may or may not. Again, we just have to take a look over the next couple hours. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more patient because again, like I said, if we take a look on the daily, 1, 2, 3, 4, like there was a pullback, and then a little wick the next day, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you see gold took off. So left a candle with no wick, it took off so fast. So be a little patient on Mondays and wait to see, you know, what price action is looking like, and then, you know, I'll probably get in. Okay, let me be clear again. Looking for price to come back into like 1944 area. Definitely looking for price to come back into 1961 area, and then continue up, and we're gonna ride it up to like 2003. What is this? 2004 is our TP right now. That's what we're looking at. If it goes past that, cool. There's a lot of pips between here and there. So looking at 4,000 pips, 4,600. And even if we come in somewhere here, let me check. It's 3,000. So, you know, probably looking at a nice 8-to-1, 7-to-1. If we get a nice confirmation, and then let it push up. Okay, that's gold for the week. Let's look at British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, British pound, Japanese yen. A lot of sideways motion this past week. This is the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see prices kind of move within this range here, and it's consolidating. It's getting nice and tight. We had a candle with no wick at the beginning of the week. Price came right back into that area, cleaned that up. And then we had these small bearish candles cleaning up price action right there. So not a lot of movement with British pound, Japanese yen. But there was some ranges you could have got in real quick and got back out. So when prices like this, you have some quick sniping, you know, maybe 20 pips here, 20 pips there, and you know, hop back out. So okay, let's take a look at the trading plan for the week for British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, here's the monthly. As you can see, man, the monthly is almost like a doji. So it's moved within that range, and again, it's showing exactly what we saw where price started consolidating. Where price started consolidating into that little area between those two prices. Looking at this here, Daily. Yeah, I would just set up my range for daily here. Um, maybe even here. So the reason why I'm doing this is because in order for me to think price is going in one way or the other, price would have to close above. What is this? The daily. Yeah, I need a strong like 4-hour close. Need a strong 4-hour close above 182.58, or a strong 4-hour close below 181.16 or 17 ish. I need a strong 4-hour close below or above those two numbers in order for me to see that price is going in a different direction, right? So right now it's consolidating between 182.58 and 181.17. Price has kind of been moving within that range. Again, if price taps 182.58 and I get a confirmation that it's going to continue like a 4-hour, see 4-hour here. Yeah, I would need a nice strong close above 182.58. What is this? That was the daily. Yeah, for me to think price is going bullish or bearish. Again, we're talking 7 days, right? Price may just kind of move within this range for the next week or so. With that being said, be careful how you enter, and the overall month is bearish. It's so tight, it can end up being a book. Let's do this. Bearish. Break structure for the month. Drop down here. So I'm not seeing a strong bullish candle potentially happening. I am seeing a nice bearish candle. So let's look at price to keep moving down. So I would be looking for confirmation here, entry and setting my stop loss above here, and then like driving it down to even, potentially. This is daily. Yep. 179.82. Let's look at that on the weekly and the monthly. Yeah, 179.82. Yeah, I would look for price to be, if we get a close below. Let me put a trend line here. I would need a close below a nice strong hour or 4-hour close below 181.69. Now we'll wait for it to pull back and then continue down. Again, however, in that same breath, looking here, if you get a nice confirmation, and what we're looking for a confirmation, if you don't know, if you don't know, when we're looking for a bearish position, we'll be looking for a nice bullish candle side of nice looking. We'll be looking for a bullish candle with a bearish candle next to it, right? That would be a nice confirmation that price is changing direction. So just like this here, this is what we'll be looking for, somewhere around 182.58. On the hourly, we'll look for something like that, and then probably get positioned after we get a nice confirmation or something like that. So again, price moving between 182.58 and 181.17. Yeah, 17. Just gonna round that up. And we're looking for bearish positions. I don't see the candle turn around to be bullish. Not saying that it can't happen, but if that's the case, we would need a nice strong, 4-hour close blow above 182.58. So thank you for joining this investment process channel. I am C3. Please hit that subscribe button and also hit that thumbs up button. And please share. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers right now. I really appreciate all the help. Also, either here or here, you should see my uploads for my biomedical stocks and how to take a look at those and see which ones are good stocks right now and which companies you should be looking at right now. If you have any questions, comment below. Talk to you soon. Have a great trading week.